All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Angie Vlog. So I have a quick message. It's been nudging in my spirit, and this morning, and I've been receiving some prophetic word for you. But first and foremost, even my angel Michael is, as usual, you have people doing stuff. And they really weren't expecting that video that I posted about the 13th of Friday the 13th. So, and that was one of the spell work that backfired, right? Trying to stop me from speaking the truth, talking about this. So yeah, whenever you do something that people are not expecting, or you follow your intuition, or you nearly, follow a source, and that's something that I'm hearing to, like, speak to source before you do anything, because it always gets you into the highest good, okay? And also it protects you. And I felt that I don't know if you see that video that I posted recently. I felt this shield protection and all these birds singing, and it felt really nice. And during through the night too, I had a really good sleep. I don't know, I feel really good. So that too. Also finishing almost a blog. By the time I post this, God wanted me to do a little bit of backwards today. The Holy Spirit's like, we're gonna do little things a little bit backwards today. I woke up with a sense of peace and really good feeling. So, and also I'm just recharging my cup because my daughters are coming this weekend earlier, and yeah, just wanted to put out there something that is just been bugging me. It's just that every time we talk about, politics, justice, and truth and stuff like that, I feel like a lot of it's like you feel like a lot of people that don't go with it, like they feel like, how do I explain this? That they benefit from things being in this sense, and I feel like right away you see the glitch. You see like the glitch of it, like. Let me give you an example. For example, on Instagram, let's say, I'm just giving you an example. And for some of you, you might notice this glitch, especially if you speak the truth, justice, and talk about climate change, and you talk about these things, right? And you don't really care about like how many views, subscribers, or whatever, but you notice it, you see it. And also that too, your spirit guides tell you, they show you, how obvious it is, but not a lot of people will notice it. So I'm gonna give you this information so you start noticing it. So you don't take whatever is happening in the external as something that you're not being validated, or people are not seeing you, or people are not listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who are meant to listen to you and see your content and see what you need to see, they're gonna see it. I'm telling you, just keep going, okay? That too, this full moon and Scorpio, it's all about that. Speak your truth. Don't dim your light, and continue, because it's all about transformation and stuff like that. And also those who are listening to your spirit guides, you're listening to your intuition now. You're learning about this, right? And it gets at first like you get a little bit scared, right? You're like, oh my God, what is this? Like, what is going on? What is this voice, right? And it's okay. It's normal, especially if you're just starting to understand that you can hear your higher self, you can hear angels, you can hear, you know what I'm saying? That's for some of you. Others of you are still like, why didn't I get this? Why can I hear this? Not everybody has this ability, but we could if we nurture it. But at the end of the day, you got to speak with God about this. You got to see, what are my gifts and what are my talents? Am I here to hear prophetic words, have gifts and talents, or dreams, or something creative or something like that? Or I'm here to protect those who has those gifts and talents. That's also a job. Okay, am I here to keep uplifting those voices of those people? Am I here to fund those people, especially those who have the means and have good heart and good intentions, who want to change, who want to do things differently? You got to ask yourself, what is it that you're meant to be doing here? And don't be jealous or judge or gossip or get into that low vibration because you think that person is better, or start comparing yourself, or you're thinking, that's not a good vibe. This is the time for that. Full moons is releasing all that toxic negativity, all the things that are not longer, because that blocks your blessings. When you're jealous and envious and low vibration, it blocks your blessings. Okay? So that's for some of you. Now, the thing that has been routing for me is that whenever I post something about political or something about, the system, a corrupt system, something about indigenous communities, something that hasn't been put in the news that it should, something that people are not speaking up that they should be talking about, I see the glitch. And if you notice, like, let's say you never post about content like that, you never talk about it, and then all of a sudden you start, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see how Instagram, or I don't know who it is, I don't know if it's the algorithm or it's people or right away, but you see it. It goes from, I see that it goes from 2,240 whenever it's something about love and stuff like that. And if it's about politician or for indigenous community, it goes to 220 or 219. Like, it's like drastic, it within seconds. And I'm like, there's no possible way that within 15 seconds you have 20 to 40 people unfollowing. It's impossible. But it's possible for those who control the algorithm. Do you understand? Let's say it's a content that they don't want people to know. For example, climate change, fossil fuels, anything hashtags, let's say, they will lower your content. You will see it in the followers. You will see it in your views too. You see that, let's say in a certain contents you have 400 views or something like that. For example, I see it in the videos, like, oh, okay, so if I talk about love and stuff to keep them, the status quo, whatever, the illusion, right away the views get super high. But if you talk about climate change, I noticed that too with that video that when I closed my Twitter, right away the views start going down. Like, it was literally 1 view or 2 views. I was like, wow, these people are really working. That is your confirmation. These people are paid to do this. So it doesn't matter. Continue going. Those who are meant to see it, they're going to see it. Now, that's what we tell you guys. Make sure you like the videos. Make sure you engage with the videos or the content, because that also corrupts the fucking algorithm. It fucks them over. Why? Because it's your voice, it's your intentions. They're good intentions, that you agree with the content, you agree with what they're saying. And not necessarily if you don't agree. Sometimes it's like, you know what? I think some other people could see it from my community or from other people. You just like, it takes 2 seconds, like or share, or you know what I'm saying? But when it's talking about the truth and you know it in your heart and your soul, and you're literally feeling that this is the truth, do something about it. Because right now we're being targeted and attacked by speaking the truth, okay? So that's what I'm saying, is that in order to beat this corrupt in algorithms and technology and all this stuff, when you engage with the content, it also helps that person who is trying to give that truth and put that truth out there. That's another thing. It's not something that is jeopardizing you, or, you know what I'm saying? If anything, is uplifting you as well, because you're helping the collective. You're helping people out there. Another thing God has shown me, that there's people who, when YouTube ask, there's this survey or something, whenever there's a video or content before you see the video, you see it on your feed, and it asks you, is this helpful or something like that? Is this okay in your feed or something like that? And it showed me people that have put, like, I'm always like, I'm so subconscious about that, like right away, even if the person, like, I never seen their content, maybe like one of their pictures or their community board or something like that, but when YouTube asks me that, right away I think, like, I will never think anybody will say something bad about this, or you know what I'm saying, and I will never do it. Even if something that they have done or something that trigger me, I will never do that. But that's me, that's my heart. So I will always, every time I put useful, good, blah, 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 and then like, yes, continue helping them grow and stuff like that, always. I never, but then God showed me recently that there's people who I don't even know, or people who I know, who take my content and say horrible things about it on YouTube. And that's why my views have been going down. Again, God watches you and knows exactly what you're doing. This is most of the people who are activists, climate activists, people who are psychics and stuff like that, speaking the truth. That it's not just, oh, beautiful tarot reading and beautiful love stories and all that stuff. No, I'm here as a mix, as I've always been. It's all a mix, you know. I'm different and I'm going to continue being different. I don't care what anybody has to say. I know that it bothers a lot of people who have demonic entities in them. Well, too bad. Too bad. You don't have to watch me. And if you continue watching me, trust me, that demon is coming out. Because that's what I'm meant to be doing here. Taking all that shit out. Waking you the fuck up. Whether you like it or not. And that's what we're going to that. That's why I'm mixing, that God wants me to mix prophetic words with tarot reading, because it knows that I love that. It also knows that I'm a creative person. I need to be creating. Also, gonna be publishing my book soon. I'm gonna be doing things differently as I'm meant to be doing that, and not feel get all the people's projection and the negativity sent to me that they don't want certain content or something like that. And I see it. That's something too. Like you see it in the subscribers right away when you talk about politics or something that is going on in the world. Right away you see people leaving or disliking or creating like some type of, you know what I'm saying? But that too is like, God is teaching me that not let that affect me. Those who are meant to be here are meant to be here. Those who are not, have a good life. Everything is well for you. May God keep good stuff on your life. And that's it. You know, there's a lot of people who want to live in that fake ass, no integrity, being disloyal. And whenever you talk about that and whenever you catch them, that too, any of my videos, like these people, when they get caught through channel that I'm literally channeling their energy, they get rowdy, right? They get mad and they start doing stuff behind people's back, or me thinking that God is not watching, because they get caught. They don't want to be like, no, right? You think that everything, that's why they get annoyed with psychic readers and people who are empath, who are highly sensitive people, who are speaking the truth, because we see right through you. And they hate that. Demons hate that. Those who have those evil entities inside of you that you don't want to take accountability and responsibility for, but you continue thinking that, oh, it's okay, well, whatever, nobody can see it, right? Nobody sees, yeah, you're highly mistaken. God sees you and we catch it in your energy. And then he lets us know, you can speak about it now, it's resolved. You can give some warning to some people. Everything is changing. We are changing, transforming internally, evolving in a different aspect. This new earth is coming to fruition, but God will do it in his own divine timing. And here goes with the prophetic work. He kept telling me today, please speak about Psalm 75. And it reads, God will judge with equity. Remember what I said in the other videos, how people get annoyed when I talk about this, circular economy, equity, sustainability, and land back, and you know what I'm saying? Like all these things that we need to be changing, right? This is why my content and everything, and all the climate, all the scientists too, whatever we're putting out there, they're, because they don't want you to see it. So that's why when you, thank you so much guys for liking, thank you for your donations, thank you for your subscriptions, thank you for recommending us, writing good reviews on YouTube or our channel or Instagram, you know, keeping the good vibes. Also that too, notice how, let's say you were following someone and all of a sudden it's been unfollowed. That's something, that's the people on Instagram is doing as well. Also on Facebook, is they're doing similar things, certain content, certain words, they're being targeting now. So let's say if you if you put hashtag climate change, they lower the content. If you put stop fossil fuels, they lower the content. Notice these things. This is what I was trying to tell you guys. This is the glitch. You will see it. Well, let's say you talk about something completely, a relationship or something like, you know, to keep you all in the sleepy vibe. You will see how the content rises and wants to mask on top of the truth. That's how they do it. And then when people speak of the truth, they right away lower the content and then they put other people who are talking bullshit on the top. But imagine when everybody's talking about this. Imagine if everybody's talking about the truth. Just imagine. They can't do it. You get it? Especially when everybody's supporting the truth and want to put out the truth about what is going on in the world and stuff like that. They cannot do it. You get it? So when we all collectively work together to Get into, engage in content about truth, equity, sustainability, circular economy, stop fossil fuels, no more pipelines, land back, supporting indigenous communities, equity. I'm telling you, if we're all in that vibe, supporting and creating content, you can create your own content too. Whatever it is, your product or your fashion or whatever you're trying to do, but have some content that talks about climate change, that talk about changing the system, not doing things like the status quo. I'm telling you, it helps us all out when you do this, okay? This is why he's guiding me to talk about Psalm 75. God will judge with equity. So that's what we're trying to help you get into that, okay? So here it goes. He says, we give thanks to you, O God. We give thanks for your name is near. We recount your wondrous deeds. The 2. At the set time that I appoint, I will judge with equity. When the earth totters and all its inhabitants, it is I who keep steady its pillars. I say to the boastful, do not boast. Do not feel like this prideful. I don't know how to say it because I have it in Spanish. Sostengo sus columnas. No infatues. Like, don't have the boast, right? Like the prideful, like not too much pride, because it's not good, okay? And to the wicked, do not lift up your horn. Do not lift up your horn on high, or speak with haughty neck. For not from the east or from the west, and not from the wilderness comes lifting up, but it is God who executes judgment. Don't try to take revenge. Don't try to take matters in your own hand. Unless you speak with God first and he tells you, okay, do this, do that. But he will never, it will be clear and concise what exactly he's doing. But if he tells you to stay still, stay still. Don't do anything. Let him do what he needs to be doing. He fights our battles. He's the one who takes revenge. You do not. Okay? I'm telling you, this is for some of y'all. Putting down one and lifting up another. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup with foaming wine, well mixed, and he pours out from it, and all the wicked of the earth shall drain it down to the dregs. But I will declare it forever. I will sing praise to the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked I will cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be lifted up. Okay? So right now there's going to be a shift in terms of hierarchy, right? In terms of systems. And I told you, it is happening. These people think that there is going to be like a whole upheaval. You know what I'm saying? All governments, all politicians, all this corruption stuff, everything. They think that's what they're doing the most now, because they know what's coming for them. They know that if they can do enough and they try to do, all the wicked shit that they can do as much as they can, that they're gonna be saved somehow. That's what they're heavy on witchcraft and dark magic. They're heavy on this stuff. They're heavy on doing that to people who are speaking the truth, because they think that that's gonna cover their dirty deeds, their wicked deeds. God will judge with equity, and that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, guys, for letting me give you this prophetic word. And this is a short message. It will be posted also after I publish podcast 37, and also I'm almost done the monthly blog for the month of May. So everything will be in the description below. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. Keep speaking the truth. Enjoy this full moon in Scorpio. It's very beautiful. Make sure you stay grounded. Go in the water. Scorpio is very emotional, And also, it's Scorpio is the death card in tarot. So it's all about transformation, okay? Don't be afraid of letting go what no longer serves you and become and get into that transformation. Yes, it might be a little hard. Yeah, it might be hard to surrender, okay? Don't think you're alone in this, but don't be afraid to, cry it out, have that solitude, alone time with yourself, have that beautiful time with, with God, with higher sources, whoever you talk to, you know what I'm saying? However you connect with him. Your guides, your ancestors, they're all there waiting for you to just ask them whatever you need to ask. Okay, don't think you're alone in this. Okay, I'm sending you so much love, and enjoy this full moon in Scorpio. And remember, God will judge with equity. So do the right thing, okay? Even if it makes other people uncomfortable. And please, please, please keep speaking your truth, okay? It matters. Mwah. Love you. Bye.